Alam niyo ba kung bakit may mga taong mahirap intindihin? Because just like an atom, marami silang parts na hindi mo agad nakikita. Pero don't worry, class. Today, we're going to break the atom down. Literally.
Welcome to my channel, Science with a Touch of Hugot. Let's explore! Discover short stories and discover ourselves.
Pagkatapos ng lesson na ito, alam na natin kung sino sina proton, neutron, at electron, ang tatlong pangunahing subatomic particles. First, what is an atom? An atom is the smallest unit of an element that still retains the properties of that element. Pero kahit maliit ang atom, hindi ibig sabihin na wala na itong laman. Actually, may mas maliliit pang particles inside an atom. These are called subatomic particles. Subatomic means particles that are smaller than an atom. At ang tatlong pangunahing subatomic particles na kailangan nating tandaan ay proton, neutron, electron. Parang relationship lang. May positive, may neutral, at may negative. Pero sana all balanced. Let's start with the proton. A proton is a subatomic particle with a positive charge. We usually represent its charge as +1. Where can we find the proton? Inside the nucleus of the atom. The nucleus is the small dense center of the atom. So remember, proton, then positive, then nucleus. Class, kapag may taong positive sa buhay mo, keep them. Because just like protons, they can be a strong part of your core. Next is the neutron. The neutron has no electrical charge. That means it is neutral. But class, don't think that because it has no charge, it has no purpose. The neutron plays an important role in keeping the nucleus stable. Remember, protons are positively charged, and because they have the same positive charge, they naturally repel each other. Parang dalawang taong parehong may strong personality, laging may sariling space. So what helps keep the nucleus stable? Neutrons contribute to the strong nuclear force, which helps bind the protons and neutrons together inside the nucleus. That's why the nucleus stay together instead of all those positively charged protons simply pushing away from one another. See, class? Hindi porket neutral, walang ambag. Sometimes, the quiet ones are actually helping keep everything together. Parang sa isang relationship or friendship, hindi naman kailangang ikaw ang laging nasa spotlight. Sometimes, your presence is what helps keep everything stable. Kaya wag mong maliitin ang taong tahimik. Baka siya pala ang dahilan kung bakit hindi nagkakawatak-watak ang lahat. And now, meet the electron. Unlike the proton, the electron has a negative charge. We represent its charge as -1. Where is the electron? Electrons are found in the region outside the nucleus, occupying energy levels around the nucleus. So remember, electron equals negative equals outside the nucleus. Hugot. Hindi porket nasa labas, hindi na importante. Sometimes, the ones outside your circle are still part of your story. Now let's compare the three. Proton, positive. Neutron, neutral. Electron, negative. Where are the proton and neutron? Inside the nucleus. Where are the electrons? Outside the nucleus, in energy levels. Very good! Now, let's talk about their mass. Protons and neutrons are much more massive than electrons. The proton has a relative mass of approximately 1 atomic mass unit, or 1 AMU. The neutron also has a relative mass of approximately 1 AMU, but the electron, much, much lighter. Its mass is only about 1,836 of the mass of a proton. So, proton, approximately 1 AMU. Neutron, approximately 1 AU. Electron, approximately 0 AMU when using the simplified atomic model. Take note, we say approximately 0 in the simplified comparison, not because the electron has absolutely no mass, but because its mass is extremely small compared with a proton or neutron. Let's make this super easy to remember. Proton, positive, inside the nucleus, mass approximately 1 AMU. Neutron, neutral, inside the nucleus, mass approximately 1 AMU. Electron, negative, outside the nucleus, very small mass. Proton, neutron, electron. Positive, neutral, negative. Nucleus, nucleus, outside. If you remember those three patterns, you already have a strong foundation in understanding atoms. Now, Why do we need to learn about these tiny particles? Because they help us understand the behavior and identity of matter. For example, the number of protons determines what element an atom is. If an atom has 1 proton, it is hydrogen. If it has 6 protons, it is carbon. If it has 8 protons, it is oxygen. So class, remember, protons identify the element. Change the number of protons, and you change the element. Parang pangalan. Kapag iba na ang pangalan, baka iba na rin ang relationship. Okay, class. Quick check. Which subatomic particle has a positive charge? Proton. Which particle has no charge? Neutron. Which particle has a negative charge? Electron. Which two are found in the nucleus? Proton and neutron. Which particle is found outside the nucleus? Electron. And which particle determines the identity of the element? Proton. Very good. So class, what did we learn today? An atom may look simple from the outside, but inside, there are tiny particles working together, just like people. Some are positive, some are neutral, some can be a little negative. Pero lahat may role, because sometimes you don't need to be the biggest or the most noticeable to be important. Even the tiniest particle can make a huge difference. This is Ma'am Hugot, reminding you that in science and in life, everything has a part to play.
Thank you for learning with me today. Remember, biggest classroom. Don't forget to subscribe for more lessons. Keep finding the Hugot in every day. See you in the next lesson.